We got a Zuckerberg moment here, and for sure, that's a Willie do.
Right.
Mr. Zuckerberg over there, best friends, Mr. Meta, Mr. VR, AR, Mr. Mystery.
There he is.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Will.
Apparently, Zuckerberg in Meta, he can't get away from it. He's obsessed with it to the point where the employees are calling him nuts.
It's the only thing Mark wants to talk about. Reminds me of you, Will.
Yeah, and this is kind of like a real opinion piece. Like, what do you guys think about it? Like, the owner or the CEO of a company is so passionate about this one thing. Would you like that? Because they have a vision, clearly.
Mm-hmm.
Or do you want them to kind of take the responsibilities of like overseeing like the actual company?
Right.
Instead
Like he
of,
has other portions of the business that he needs to pay attention to.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, this is you don't need everybody to feel this way to create a news story about it. So it's you would assume there's some people that are enjoying the fact that he's obsessed with this, if that's the case.
Of course.
But then others that maybe they miss or long for a time where a simpler time in Facebook life where they were building a social media app
Yeah.
before they acquired everything and before they started thinking about becoming something completely different. But that's change in general. Like anytime, if you try to think of a company at the scale of Facebook that made such a major shift, an announcement of that shift, and changed their name completely.
Yeah.
Like when Google
It's
had
a really big bet.
when Google had the Alphabet stuff, they were still Google.
Yep.
doing
Just-
Google things.
Alphabet was the parent company, inclusive of some of the other stuff they were doing. This is like, oh, you don't even, like your focus is not Facebook anymore. You're trying to move away from it. You're kind of sick of it, aren't you?
Yeah.
Aren't you? Well, I can see that. I mean, a lot of people are sick of it. You've been working on something for however long. I can see that being tough because inside that company, you know, there's some people whose day-to-day is probably still just working on things for Facebook or Instagram
Right. Right.
or WhatsApp or whatever. Variety of teams that are out there. Shout out Alan Robertson. You're absolutely right. I don't know what's up with this join button. I blame Mo 50% and Will 50%.
Very convenient.
Just a little coin flip. Mark Zuckerberg is wrapped up in the building of Metaverse that is becoming a point of frustration for people who work for him, according to several current and former Facebook employees. It's the only thing Mark wants to talk about, according to a former, imagine being his wife.
Yeah.
He only wants to talk about the metaverse.
Metaverse again.
That would be exhausting.
He's like, well, here's the thing about the metaverse. That doesn't sound like him at all. And she's like, yeah, I know. It's everything. I know, everybody.
It's everything.
I get it.
It's everything.
He's like, you see that can you're drinking? Metaverse. You see the clothes you're wearing? Metaverse. You see this house we're standing in? Metaverse. Like, yeah, I get it. God, can I enjoy this meal or something? Metaverse.
Yeah.
Can we just go out and do something? Metaverse. We can do that in the metaverse.
He just keeps saying metaverse.
Yeah, he's saying we can do it in the metaverse. He's like, why don't we try it in the metaverse first? She's like,
Yeah.
no, I don't want to try it in the metaverse first. Like, I don't.
Oh man, this is kind of sad now. Picturing his life.
Dude, that's it. That's the reality of the situation.
Yeah.
I mean, not for him. He's obviously a workaholic. Like, he's obviously, I think she's probably very supportive at this point. Like, they wouldn't be together if not.
Right.
So I'm joking around. I'm goofing around. Been known to goof around. But the reality situation is you might even get a guy like Will down the road sounding like that.
Is that right, Will?
I mean, it's possible.
Anything's possible.
Yeah.
Even yourself, Mo, you think that you're not susceptible to these?
No, I am, of course.
Yeah, you're susceptible, all right. Anyway, so yeah, obviously he's in love with it. I mean, you change your whole company. You're worth many, many billions, and you're like, I'm sick of this Facebook stuff. Let's do all Meta. I want all Meta all day.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard, man.
Well, I mean,
it's hard. He should have just done another company, just like Elon does. I'm gonna go start company number 27. He should have been like, this is the Metaverse project. Facebook team, you're over there. You're still Facebook.
right.
We got a whole new bunch of people.
Yeah,
you can't convert. You can't convert. You can't change everything and everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And I know Facebook is still operating as Facebook, right? You still go to facebook.com and whatever else. But from a motivation standpoint, it feels like a downgrade if you're on that team. I should probably be on the Meta team.
Yeah.
Seems like what the CEO cares about.
Yeah.
Probably the money and the exciting things are probably happening there.
Well, yeah, it's a really big bet for Meta.
Shout out Deepak. I think he's recommending some cinema to you, Mo.
Oh, okay. What has he got?
Super Pumped, starring Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Okay. You can call up your film friends and rekindle, rehash,
Man, I haven't seen that guy in any films in a long time.
relive.
Yeah, he kind of stepped away a bit.
Did he for a reason? Do you know, or just Hollywood stuff?
No reason that I know of.
And this is a TV show, just in case.
You kept saying that to me yesterday, this Hollywood stuff thing. Because I walk over there and you got the Johnny Depp stuff going on.
Yeah. The live court case.
You're just eating your dinner looking at the Johnny Depp stuff.
I actually was.
Remember that?
He's not exaggerating right now.
No, because it's just such a weird content.
Yeah.
Isn't
it
it?
really is.
Was it live?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I
was
was watching it this morning.
It's a weird content. They're talking about it's so personal.
It's very
Yes.
personal. And also, like, they word things very, like, they give you a chance to speculate what could be said or what was in that. Because they're redacting files live,
Yes.
right? So you're like, ooh, you get curious and you're like, wait a second, I shouldn't be curious about this. This is their own personal stuff.
And at least the videos that I've seen, they have Johnny's testifying, and they also have Amber Heard's camera.
Amber
they
Heard's.
keep cutting
Yeah.
towards her.
She's hurt.
She's the
She's
heir.
hurt.
She's the heir to
they're
the.
both hurt.
She's the heir to the Hertz fortune. The Hertz rental car.
The Enterprise.
Amber Hertz, the heir to the Hertz rental car.
I gotta talk to you, man.
Oh, man.
I need like a some sort of screen here when I'm talking to Mo.
Come on, man! I'm not the. Everybody in the chat was already saying it. I just got it from there.
Sure, bud.
I just got it from there.
Right.
You're the one who starts it.
They know about the Hertz empire. Come on, Hertz just bought all those Teslas. You know what they're up to.
They're doing well.
You know what they're up to.
Sure.
Rental cars, trips. Facebook has renamed itself Meta. Last year, it lost $10 billion on its Reality Labs segment, which handles metaverse projects. I guess that is their segment. I mean, they probably do have everything split up, right? Like, there probably is a split, but it's just turns out it's hard to split your attention in this way, which handles metaverse projects. It intends to spend that much this year, too, and possibly for many years to come. So maybe the people working on Facebook are like, we're funding all this? Everything, all this hard work over here, and then the money's just leaking into Reality Labs segment. So Mark can.
Well,
So I don't want to say it.
it kind of makes sense to me.
I don't even
though.
want to say what Mark's doing over there.
Yeah.
Reality Labs. I have to go talk to Mark. Really? Yeah, I'm heading down to Reality Labs.
Like we have the boiler room or the green room.
You're heading down to Reality Labs?
Yeah.
What a thing to call it, too. Reality Labs.
I think that's a cool name.
Shout out Judah. Well, the implication there is that reality is a thing that can be created in a lab.
Yeah. I think that's a really cool name.
You're all about it, aren't you?
Well, for what he's doing, it matches his brand.
So
I
you
get
want
it.
Zuckerberg's reality.
No, I'm not saying I want it. I'm saying he did a good job naming it.
So you don't want it.
Oh, I don't know. Show me what you got. I haven't seen anything.
Well, it's his version of reality.
Well, show it to me. Sell it to me.
So if it's really good, you go?
Yeah.
You exit this one.
No, not.
There's
mean-
stocks in his reality.
Yeah, they do.
You don't think there's going to be stocks in the metaverse? Don't you remember the part from earlier talking to the wife? It's in the metaverse.
Right. Everything's in the metaverse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a substitute. There's going to be NFTs and stocks and crypto and video games and dating, everything.
Mm-hmm.
It's all in there.
Oh, is this his page? I've never been on his page.
Yeah.
No, this is just
Reality
Labs.
Labs. It's facebook.com/reality labs.
Mm.
Not Meta.
A future that's more human and less artificial. What?
Okay. No, Will, you got to get off this page.
What? Excuse me?
That's Zuckerberg when he's 70.
More human than human. What is that? Who?
That's him.
No.
Huh?
That's Rob Zombie. You guys don't know that song. You got a song called More Human Than Human.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, no. I don't know.
I mean, it's not for everybody.
Okay.
But imagine being so bold to make such a claim.
Yeah. More human.
More
than
human, less artificial. More human, less artificial. What are you making? I don't know.
Artificial stuff.
Me? Just out of thin air. Psh. Just another reality. It's more human, though. Yeah. More human than what? The other reality? Absolutely. Better in every way. More human. Good parts of humans. None of the bad stuff. Well, we're going to keep all the bad stuff out. Is that more human? Yeah, maybe. Shout out, Matt. Yeah, Zuckerberg's obsessed.
Oh, you're going to like this.
For sure he's into it. I don't doubt it. It's a huge move. Imagine all the people he had to convince. Imagine the boardroom. He's like, nah, it's Meta. Imagine how many people were like, maybe you want to sleep on it. Goes home. Wife's like, Facebook's pretty good, no? It's got to be Meta.